What I'm about to show you is very scary.
Today for the Bitcoin price with DaVinci J15. Bitcoin and cryptocurrency will make you a millionaire very, very soon. We are convinced about that, and we have evidence and proof that something extremely shady is going on here on Google and other search engines. We will show you evidence and proof why you are getting scammed right now. Make sure you wait here until the end of the video. I was completely mind blown to see this proof, guys. You do not want to be missing out on that. But of course, we will be pulling up the charts here, and we will be looking at Bitcoin, Ethereum, Chainlink and XRP, because right now we can see something extremely interesting evolving in the charts right now. We will be talking about our game plan, about our price targets, our trading setups on these coins, and of course we will be showing you exactly what we are expecting here price wise in the immediate short term. So guys, make sure you sit down, you scroll down, you smash up the like button for that video. Yesterday I said if we hit 4,000 likes on the video, we will be making an emergency video with DaVinci J15. So here we are delivering on our promise right now. Let's get 5,000 likes on the video, and we will be pushing more of this content to you guys. Thank you so much for your support, and with that being said, I want to come to the most important question of today. DaVinci J15 with a red sweater today. How are you doing today, my man?
I'm doing great, man. I'm doing great. The information we're about to show you might make you a little scared, but don't be, because the reason why is because this because we're in this time in history where everyone can get information really fast in an instant. It is going to actually be a better thing, because what's going to happen is that we're going to spread this information. You're going to share this information with your friends, and we're going to stop them cold in their tracks, and we're going to profit whilst we're doing it. So awesome news.
Yeah, wow, it is actually completely insane, DaVinci. When you showed it to me, first I was in a little bit of doubt, but when you pulled up the evidence and let me say proof, I was completely mind blown. Guys, wait here until the end of the video. We want to shed a little bit of light on the short term technicals on Bitcoin, Ethereum, Chainlink, XRP. Of course, extremely valuable for everyone who is holding one of these coins. You should be holding Bitcoin, of course. And then we are going into this crazy news, into this proof and evidence. DaVinci, thank you so much for spreading your knowledge bombs here on us once again. Thanks everyone for watching, for smashing up the like button. Let's pull up the charts, make a very quick TA section before we are going to these mind-blowing, horrifying news here about the Federal Reserve, Donald Trump, United States, and of course the inflation and the whole scam which is going on Google here right now.
All right, let's go to Bitcoin, the weekly chart. Still waiting for Bitcoin to get up to our $15,000 mark. I really think that's the target. How we get there is the other story, because I know a lot of you guys want to trade this thing, and I'm looking at. I have not looked at any trades in the last few hours, the last 2 days actually. I've been busy working on Pandora as well. I don't have a trade in here. Nothing that I can go to say, okay, you know what, the market is set up in such a way that I can go and pick up money off the floor. No, there's nothing here for me. If it breaks this bottom here, we're going to go down. If it breaks the top, we're going to continue higher. That's where we're at. And we're in no man's land here. And if you zoom out a little bit more, you can see it's just basically in a point of control. If we were to enable the VPVR, you'll see that this is all a point of control. And so it's deciding which direction it wants to go before it actually goes there. But which direction it actually does that, we're closer to the bottom than we are to the top. Most likely we're going down. But don't count Bitcoin out so quickly, because although, did you hear that this could turn into a W just as well as it could turn into an M on us, and then and go higher. So do not expect a downward movement just as easily.
Quick consolidation of the information. So what you are saying, we have here approximately a trend line at 11,100 or whatever. In case we are breaking that, you are saying the likelihood increases of us retesting the 10.5 level. In case we are breaking the 11,450 level, you think, okay, we are going to have more upside potential here, especially potentially in a very good case scenario, reaching our 15K price target. You are right now not in a trade. You are waiting for the market to tell you what to do, to choose a direction on Bitcoin. For everyone here as an update, me personally, I'm also only here on my trade which I entered at $9,400 Right now I am cautiously bullish again and waiting for the market to choose a direction. Thank you so much for that, Da Vinci. Let's go into the next one.
Yeah, so sorry about that. Yeah, 11,000 is the breakdown point, and 11,500 is the breakout point. Sorry about that. I forgot to mention the actual prices.
It's very visible.
All right, so let's head over to Ethereum, and you can see if we go to Ethereum, I think it's a dollar price would be the best thing to see. Let's see here.
I do Ethereum also on the dollar. It's actually the only altcoin, if you want to call it altcoin, which I'm charting against US dollar. I think it's more accurate maybe for Ethereum. All the other altcoins are charged against Bitcoin, right?
Exactly. And look at the monthly chart. I mean, it's just a beautiful, 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 beautiful W here. Just absolutely gorgeous, right? You can't get anything better. We've got the breakout. No matter whatever this thing does.
You are on the monthly?
Back a little bit. Yeah, this is the monthly.
A monthly W. This is beautiful. Wow.
That's gorgeous. That is like thermal nuclear setup right there.
What is the measured move price target for that one, Da Vinci?
You can see that we can double off from here. Just on but that's not where it's stopping, of course, right? That's just the first thing that maybe you want to take profits on the $663 level, wow. Right? And we can take a look at where that is on the Fibonacci scale. I'd be interested to see that, right? Yeah, that's around 38.2 from the bottom. So yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if we recheck the 38.2 before we go even higher. Once we do get up to this level here, wow. It's just unbelievable. That's, and then you can see that we're actually in a like at the $400 level. There's clearly resistance. If we draw a box here, and I don't know why I'm having trouble with this boxes lately, but there we go. We draw a box here. We go down to the the weekly scale. Let's go down to the 2-week scale because there's a lot of data. Right, you can see, yeah, we've bounced off of the 400-ish area quite a few times. Don't be surprised if we roll over a little bit and then decide to go higher, because this is a breakout trade, which I don't like. Again, that always turns negative on you. And you're looking at the Ethereums from the daily scale. This is slightly overextended. Yeah. Doesn't mean it can't go higher. Does not mean it can't go higher. It just means that, hey, you know what? Don't be surprised if we break this upward sloping trend line, which is just unbelievably hot. Like, it's not, what is that? That's not even 90 degrees. That's like what? 101 degree. It's like straight up. Like, I mean, come on, man. It's
this naturally we should expect a breather. We are in the breather right now, so of course, guys, don't go too crazy. If you are holding Ethereum as an investment, perfectly fine. That's what I'm doing as well. If you are on a high leverage trade, I already covered like 2 days ago, way before we hit the $400 price target. If you are in a leverage trade, I would be taking some profits here. And look what happened. We got the blow off top here, the short-term blow off top, so to speak, and Ethereum is taking a breather. So I completely agree with you. I wanted to remind you also, Da Vinci, this $400 price target, it is approximately in alignment with another AB equals CD pattern we mentioned previously in one of our other episodes. So it is just beautiful to see how Ethereum completed this trade perfectly.
Yeah, exactly. I think I took them off. I remember having the AB equals CD in this trade here.
I did show it a few times. I think I showed it in the last video.
Here it is, right here.
Yep.
Here it is, right there. Yeah. So there's a trade right up to the 410 level, and they're just turned on us, turned on the dime. And so, yeah, you could have traded that and shorted that and made some serious bank. So let's go on to the XRP link and XRP. Sure.
Yeah,
sure.
just quickly, because I just saw, you remember, Da Vinci, I was letting the people suggest altcoins in the last video. We got, by the way, 44,000 views on that video. Thank you everyone for watching. Thank you everyone for smashing up the like button. And as promised, you left your suggestions in the comment section and we are picking them up now. The most suggested ones were XRP and Chainlink. And of course, once again, scroll down to the comment section and leave your favorite altcoins once again. And yeah, if it's upvoted a lot from other people in the comment section, we might be covering it in the next video. Just a very quick one, Da Vinci. Everyone is looking at Chainlink. I personally traded with you the breakout. I personally took my initial investment from the table below the 80,000 Satoshi level, and I'm letting the rest ride. But what is your game plan here on Chainlink right now? Is there more upside potential? Would you go into a trade right now, or would you be standing on the sidelines?
Well, I got in a little bit late, of course, on that trade. I just like, oh yeah, I forgot to hit my buy order after we did that video, and so I just got in a little late. So my sell order is a little bit higher, and I don't have a lot at stake here. I have also a stink bid at the lower end that I could pick up some more should it decide to turn around. I don't mind, because the little lady waits. She's very patient. She don't mind waiting. If it doesn't go and break my give me my half on a double, I'll wait for this thing to come back down and probably give me a buy order down here. Now let's just see if that's possible. If we do, I think it's going higher. I don't see this coming back just yet. Anything's possible. So if it does come back, that's like the 78.6. So maybe I might want to move it up, my buy order a little bit higher, which is at 22,500 sats. Yeah, that's where I'd be interested in buying. Doesn't mean I'll get it. Yeah. Doesn't mean I'll get that, of course, right? But that's where I'm interested in buying. Honestly, I really think if you're interested in this, I think you should just cool your jets, look for some other project that will give you more bang for your dollars, right? Because this thing, let's just say it doubles from here, right? You're going to miss out on, you're going to put a lot of money in this coin, and you're going to miss out on other coins that might give you 3x or 4x or 5x from where you initially buy. Yep. So move on, let it go. This thing's gone. And find some other project, right?
Exactly, especially considering that we talked about it way before the breakout, and no, it's just not the time to rush in. The time to rush in was like 3 or 4 weeks ago when we covered it, or 5 or whatever it was. So thank you so much for sharing that. And everyone who is interested in these potential 3, 4, 5x altcoins or whatever, just be subscribed to the channel. Scroll down, press the subscription button, because we will be covering much more altcoins in the future, not only on the MMCrypto channel, but also on the DaVinci J15 channel. Make sure you subscribe to both of them. So Da Vinci, thanks for sharing XRP. I actually made an extension before. It was 132,000 Satoshis, just in case someone is interested. But I mean, it's much more risky than buying the bottom on another altcoin here. XRP is actually the next and last one before we are going to this crazy news here, Da Vinci. Maybe we can
share let's bring up XRP.
Yeah, maybe we can share some thoughts on that, because we know the XRP army is huge. We know they have been waiting for a long time, and we know they are finally getting some rewards on their massive waiting time. Da Vinci, what do you think about XRP? Not ethically, morally, or like personally, but chart-wise.
Well, yeah, you know our motto, right? We don't hate it, we don't date it, we just trade it. Yeah, although I don't like XRP, it indicates that if it takes over, if it's the coin that people have to use, it will be just as bad as fiat currency, right? Under complete control. The interesting thing about this fib level, though, you can see that on the breakout level here, right? You can see that this is kind of like a W. Not the greatest of W's, but you can count it. You can see there's a little bit of a W there, and breakout level at the 61.8, which is at the the 23.6 cent level. And so I really think that there's a possibility that we come back and visit the 61.8 sometime before we go higher. Now, that's not guarantee. What tends to happen with XRP is because it's a highly manipulated coin, it usually goes parabolic from the bottom. So it never comes back until the bull run's over. So don't be surprised if this thing takes off. You shouldn't be buying up here. Put your stink bids down at least at the 50% level. That's a 24.7 cents. 70.8 cent, 24.8 cent level. That's a nice, safe place to be buying at this coin. A lower is fine as well, but yeah, that's where you can start nibbling and picking up some coins off the ground if it were to go lower. There's no guarantees from the management, but looks like we are headed higher.
Thank you very much for that, Da Vinci. And yeah, I bought in that breakout. I was a little bit ashamed of showing that because you usually get some hate from the people, and I can understand this hate. But of course, I'm trading it here to maximize my Bitcoin. I'm not trading it to take part at this Ripple ecosystem. I will leave my my order history from Binance here. I'm not trading it on leverage. I'm actually trading it on spot here. You can check it out. But Da Vinci, this was it. And the most important thing is to come yet. It was exciting to talk about Bitcoin, about the $15,000 price target, about Ethereum, the $650 price target, and about much more. But now this is the reason of the video. Let's talk about this horrifying thing which is going on the search engines here, and which actually goes to show how the people are being scammed, and which also goes to show what the true value of Bitcoin and crypto actually is. So Da Vinci, maybe you can start your little rant, and then we are making a discussion out of it. I really want to urge everyone, please stay here. This is relevant to every single one watching here. This is even relevant for every single one in the world not watching. This is the most relevant news we were actually dropping on your head since a few months. So make sure you watch it all the way through. It's extremely important. It really blew my mind. Da Vinci, the stage is yours. Please let us know.
Well, I started off this morning. I wanted to talk about the 32% GDP drop in the United States. So I wanted to do some research. I saw everywhere. Last week I saw titles everywhere. Everybody mentioning minus 32% drop on GDP, and I decided to do a Google search on that. And to my surprise, I was shocked to see when I brought up the search, like, what? There's nothing here.
Can you share?
That's
perfect.
weird. That's weird. I scroll down, still nothing here. Okay, something's up, because Google is usually good with that, right? Even though it's might not be quite 32%, they're really good at finding stuff, right? That what you really looking for. So I decided to go to Bing, and I was like, oh my God, look at the difference. This is exactly what I wanted. And look back here. What the heck?
It's just explaining you the GDP, completely negating the first 50% of your search term, which is minus 32%, right? I mean, Google is the most sophisticated algorithm. It should give you exactly what you are searching for. Going to Bing and getting this amazing graphic just goes to show, wow, what is going on Google? Da Vinci, what do you think? Why are we seeing this huge difference on Google, Bing, and also other search engines?
I think it's clear that we're in a part of history where they want to control the narrative. They have control over Google, and they are using it to control the narrative of what's being said and how people get their information. So I would suggest you start learning how to avoid Google, go to other search engines, but they're not always the best, right? You can see DuckDuckGo, although at first it didn't give me exactly what I wanted. Scrolling down, I at least got something, right? That was close to it, and you can see it's there. But yeah. Google, nothing, absolutely nothing.
Yeah.
Let's see if it's on the second page. That's incredible. Not even on the second page.
It's completely
That
crazy.
is shocking.
And of course, some people, I mean, most of the people already got the point. But what is all of this about? Why can you not find this 32% GDP decline in the US? This is, by the way, the worst, if not worse, numbers since the Great Depression. It's completely mind-blowing. I mean, we have record high unemployment numbers, and we have a 32% GDP. I mean, 2013 we got like 6% in the whole year. Now we have like, this is the second quarter, I think, 32%. It's completely mind-blowing. These numbers are unprecedented. And what Da Vinci before said is they want to control the narrative. And of course, like, if you want to find it out, you can find out how much the GDP has declined in the United States. And many people know, especially those who read the articles, but what they want to do is they want to prevent the vast majority of people, the masses, of getting this information. They want to prevent the masses of being able to hedge against what's going to come. And the lower and the middle class, if there is even still a middle class, these are the people they want to rob. These are the last people who will be there losing on their purchasing power, and this is the exact reason why they are doing it. Da Vinci, what is your takeaway from that, and what do you think it means for gold, silver, and especially for Bitcoin?
Yes, recently I've noticed that it was finding more difficult to find articles that I've read in the past, and I thought I was going crazy, and now I realize, like, even you could see, I could do a search on SGT report, and look what I find. I just find a Twitter page, I go to Bing, and it's like exactly what I want. What the heck's going on? What the hell is going on? Well, obviously, they do not want you to protect yourself. They don't want you to show people what is going on and have people have the information. So share this, anything you find, right? You're gonna have to store it yourself. I'm gonna have a list of everything that I find important. I'm gonna put it on a spreadsheet somewhere so that I don't lose it, because man, this is scary stuff, man. Yeah. This is scary stuff.
It is scary stuff, and this is the reason why we need decentralization. I mean, what you see here is basically censorship, right? Hiding search results which are relevant for every single one in the world, which are relevant for people to prevent themselves not to starve maybe in 2 or 3 years. This is called censorship. This is what we are seeing sometimes with shadow banning, strikes, videos being deleted or whatever. This is also some kind of shadow banning. So I'm very happy that you brought this to our attention. Everyone watching this, please guys, do yourself and all your friends a favor. Take this video, scroll down, there is a share button. Share this video link in your WhatsApp group, in your Facebook group, on Facebook, on Twitter, whatever. Share it with your friends. You are doing them a big service with that. It is very important that people know what is going to come and why to hedge against what is going to come with silver, with gold, and especially also with Bitcoin. Da Vinci, thank you so much for that. Here we see also the famous one, Jerome Powell here. I hope that people can see him in this article. What is actually happening in the United States with Donald Trump, with Jerome Powell, especially, of course, the Federal Reserve here. Maybe you can shed some lights on that, because the numbers being mentioned in this mainstream article are already horrible, but they don't even show closely what's about to come.
Yeah, the amazing thing is that the Fed expects them to make a major commitment to ramp up inflation soon. I mean, wow, that's insane, right? I like this quote down here, where they say, "We believe the Fed's policy would welcome inflation in the range of 2 and up to 4% as long overdue offset to inflation running below 2% for so long in the past." And what is just basically saying is that, hey, you know what? Because you guys we were trying to target 2%, and we didn't quite get to 2% in the past, we're gonna go to 4% and hold it there for a longer time. Right? Yeah. That's what we're saying.
Let's go to the face mode. Let's go, exactly, because everyone remember, for the whole time the narrative of all the central banks was, well, let's get to close to 2%, slightly below, close to 2%, and they basically always got this. This is the official numbers. Going, Da Vinci, I think we shared it like 3 months ago onto this shadow stats. We were able to see that the true inflation, taking the real basket of goods, services, commodities, and everything into consideration, was 6 to 8, maybe 9. I don't know, like 10% already when the official numbers were 2%. So please, guys, imagine in case the Federal Reserve or like the CPI shows you a 4% inflation. What is the real inflation in that moment? 15%? 20%? By holding US dollar, by holding euro, you can make sure that you are losing your purchasing power. You can make sure that they are robbing you by your purchasing power. And this announcement in the mainstream media, 4%, for me it was horrifying, because this just goes to show it will get even worse, even much, much worse than what we are seeing right now. Da Vinci, thank you so much for showing that today. It is really something interesting, really something exciting. And yeah, that was a great episode.
Yes, it was. Awesome episode. Yeah, if you head over to shadowstop.com, it's showing that inflation is running a little bit lower than normal. The higher number, right? The number that was correct from the past in 1980s, that's running at 10% on average in the last 10 years. Right now it's down to like approximately 7%.
And in the article they are saying we are down to 1%. It's in the article, guys. Check it out.
The word, yeah, that's what I was about to say. The official rate is at 1%. So yeah, okay. So I can't see how they can say that with a straight face when you go to grocery shopping. I notice prices are higher and higher and higher every single time.
Yeah.
And I asked my brother, I asked my family members, I asked people in the States, and everybody notices the prices are going higher. There's no deflation. This is nonsense.
Yeah, of course. And I mean, for most of the viewers here, you are the MMCrypto family. For you, it is obvious, right? I mean, we are doing this content for a long time. But imagine the grandma, the aunt out there. Imagine the casual worker who is only watching mainstream media. For them, it is not obvious at all. All they have is mainstream media and Google. And they are not getting their information over there. So please spread it with them, guys. It is very nice to be here with you as a family. Be prepared for what's to come, but the most people are not. So this is our mission here. We want to get this video out there, so make noise here for the algorithm. Comment, share, like, subscribe. Everything really helps it out. Thank you so much for that, guys. You are the best crypto family out there. And thank you so much, Da Vinci, for coming back to the channel. It's very late over at your place, so I want to wrap it up for today. And before I'm doing that, I wanted to ask, is there any update to share regarding Pandora's Wallet maybe?
Yeah, I did advertise on your channel here that if you were interested in 5 years, that you'll get a 70% discount. And I didn't think anybody would take me up on that offer, but apparently quite a few people did. I was quite impressed. And thank you if you're watching, thank you very much for purchasing Pandora's Wallet. And also, yeah, we're busy working on that, improving the software. I just needed to, calm down the sales because people were just buying this like crazy. We are working on a Da Vinci Codes investment vehicle. We just have to go through the lawyers and stuff like that and make sure that it's all set. But yeah, it's just going to be Da Vinci Codes investment fund, right, where you can invest in my portfolio, my altcoin portfolio, and ride along with me as I do the little old lady and sell half on a double, and you can also do this with me as well. So and make some money as well. So that's what we're hoping to do. No guarantees. The governments are really difficult, right? So, because you have to deal with them. You have to deal with the SEC. You have to deal with all kinds of BS, but I'm going to see if I can pull it off, and if I can, I will let you guys in on it.
Thank you so much for that, Da Vinci. And yeah, everyone, make sure you check out Pandora's Wallet. It is in the pinned comment down below. Also, if you scroll down, you find our affiliate section with like $502 for free for a 0.2 or 0.5 Bitcoin deposit. Only do it if you are an experienced trader, because crypto is already volatile. If you don't know what you're doing with leverage, is of course even more risky. If you know what you are doing, take the $500 bonus here with by depositing on these exchanges and by using our link with the 20x leverage. That's a $10,000 trade completely for free, and you can withdraw the profits from this trade. Make sure to take advantage of that. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you, Da Vinci, for dropping your knowledge bombs on us today. And before I'm wrapping it up for today, do you have any last words to share?
Always play from a position of strength and don't get wrecked.
Do not get wrecked, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and we will see each other very soon at the next one of MMCrypto, already today or tomorrow. And with that being said, click the subscription box right here and also click the Bible tutorial, which is popping up right there. And with that being said, as always, guys, as always, bye-bye.